There it goes.
Live. There we go.
Hey, we're live.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Shaky and Michelle show.
I picked up a hitchhiker.
I'm the Pop-Tart Princess.
I picked up a hitchhiker. Eileen Warnos II.
Pop-Tart.
Uh-oh. Let's have some fun. Hey, what's up, Mikey?
What's up?
How you doing, brother? I love you, Mikey. Hi, and you too, BJ. Hey, what's up, Mikey? What's up, Mikey?
Yeah, whatever.
All right, yeah, y'all got a window open. And you too, BJ. Hey, what's up, Mikey? What's up, Mikey? Whatever. That's you all.
There's an echo.
Yeah, turn your YouTube off.
No, I closed it.
What's up, Mikey?
There's an echo.
Turn your YouTube off.
What the heck?
Repeating itself.
No, I didn't open anything on my phone.
Leave it up to BJ.
It's like,
Where'd she go?
it's like we're being attacked by the Martians.
I don't have YouTube on. Where'd she go? There it goes. It stopped. No, it didn't. I don't have YouTube on.
Can you mute them? Oh, thank
There it
you.
goes. It stopped.
Oh,
It's you, Michelle.
can you mute them? You
Michelle.
muted me.
You got a tab open?
Me?
Yeah, because I muted
Are you
you and it
asking
stopped.
me? No, I don't. No.
You got a tab open? See, watch. Now won't let me.
No, it's not
Yeah,
me.
see?
Oh, that is me.
It is you.
It's not me because I backed
is
up
you.
and closed everything.
No, it's Michelle.
It's
It's Dingbat up here.
Sure. Just blame the little sister then. I get it.
I had a cramp in my stomach.
It's that one. It's that other sister we got up here.
Nice.
It's me. It was me. What's all the background noise? Jackie, it was me.
She did it.
Oh my God.
Honey.
Wasn't me.
That's Michelle. Yeah, it's Michelle. Mm-hmm.
Poor Rob.
It's been one of those. Today's poor Rob. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been one of those days around here too. So JJ broke his wrist today.
Yeah, I seen that. Playing with a scooter.
Yeah.
Our daughter broke her wrist too, doing that, or ankle or something. She broke something with it. They're doing the same thing on a scooter.
Yeah. So I got to call an ortho tomorrow and see when we can get him in. The hospital didn't even cast it. They just splintered it with an ace bandage.
Poor little Steve-O.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay, Jackie said it was her wrist. Yep.
Aww.
Yeah. So now we're calling him one arm. I asked if he wanted me to crochet.
Now you call it one arm.
Yeah. I asked if he wanted me to crochet him a hook, but he wasn't into that.
Look at Bullwinkle back there.
Listen, Captain Hook. You can get him a hook.
No,
Right.
I'm looking
But
at
I told him
Bullwinkle.
I could crochet him a hook.
See?
Yeah. That was my other project I finished today. Now I'm starting another one. Go
I
figure.
like to crochet. I like to go to
Bullwinkle
garage sales, and I found a bunch of yarn this summer at a lady's house that does all the crocheting, and she's just retiring. She has one bedroom with yarn and the other with quilting stuff.
Yeah, I've got yarn everywhere.
Look at this nappy headed hoe coming up in here.
I don't know what's going on with my phone. I can't. There we go.
It's the operator. That's what's going
Well,
on.
don't
with
worry. If it starts repeating itself, we know who did it.
That's standard. That shit is always like that.
What's
You hear
going
the
on,
mess?
my little brother in the hood?
Hey, Will, did you hear the mess of all the noise that started this off?
I did not, man. I just got back to the house, and so I don't even know what was going on.
Okay, good.
Can you read the comments, Will?
Let me see.
Are you?
Comments. Here we go. Background noise. It's Michelle. This my
Yeah.
sister. Crochets a lot.
Open that shit.
What?
Well,
Hey, Jackie.
Mike and BJ's son broke his wrist today.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that sucks. Was he crocheting?
Yeah.
No, that would be me.
No, she said she could crochet him
Wait
a
a minute,
hook.
wait a minute. Who broke the wrist? Steve or Bug or a worm?
JJ.
Yeah, it was Steven.
Steven.
Steven, your nephew then.
Yeah.
Yeah. My other kid.
Yeah, it's the nephew. That's Mike's
Yeah.
Mike's sister lives with him too. It's her son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sister lives. Okay, got it.
He's my
It's a
kid too.
confused-
Just ask him. He'll
It's
tell
a
you.
confusing family.
I got it.
We're
I got it.
related to you.
Y'all need to
You what now?
move to West Virginia next to them. Take
You said
the
that-
trailer out and put it on the back of his lot somewhere. What?
It's like Alabama, except spelled different.
I think I'm going to use that tomorrow about where I live.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I
Oh,
think
Same thing, just spelled a little different.
man. Like Alabama just spelled different. I like that shit.
It's
Hey,
flatter
look,
land.
it's
West
gross.
Virginia's hillier.
Sorta. It all depends on where you're at in Alabama.
Right?
The Appalachians
True.
run through there too.
Well, that's true.
I've been through Alabama. Never stopped. I don't think I stopped unless I stopped for gas, but I pretty much went straight through.
I don't blame you.
We stopped long enough to buy a house and live there for
I
a couple
came through
years. I
10.
went, wait a
I
minute.
come out of San Diego, hit Route 10, came down through El Paso, Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, and all the way
Oh,
across
Southern route.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stopped there long enough for me to figure out I had too many teeth and too high of an IQ.
Ain't that a bitch? Fucking
Yeah,
Alabama.
we sold that place and moved here.
That really must be a rough place then.
Hi,
You
Mary.
got a
There's
high IQ.
Mary.
Ain't nobody asking for your shit, Shaky. Isn't Shaky
Oh,
shit
there's
messy?
Desiree.
Poor Jackie.
Hello, Mary.
Oh, have you
Mike,
seen
I
the
like
new
your hat.
into our house, Steve?
Isn't that cute?
What?
Cool. I said
Have
I
you
like
seen-
Mike's hat. Oh, I'm sorry. You wouldn't
No,
talk.
go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I was just
I am
saying,
so sorry.
like your man's hat.
Oh,
Bug.
yeah, I made him a blanket.
Bug. Where'd you go, Bug?
Yeah, it's a whole moose blanket. Bug,
Nice.
Uncle Shaky's hollering for you.
Hey,
I
I
see
see my moose hoof.
No, Bug. Bug.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What happened?
We'll help you.
Okay,
Where's
so
that?
I got Mike
Not
and
after
Tabby
that.
and the puppy. Bring her around the back of the couch.
What happened?
You want me to pick her? She's
I got Mike and Tabby a new puppy.
Oh, nice.
I did not think this shit through.
Oh my God! Look at that cute little dog.
Oh my
She's
gosh, what kind of
Lab half Great Dane.
Oh,
half
okay.
Great
I was gonna say,
Dane
okay.
and half what?
Lab.
Hi, Bug.
Lab?
Well, you better hope he stays inside the lab.
She's 4 months old, and the Chihuahuas hate her.
Well,
They all want to eat her.
I'm sure because she's probably a bumbling mess because that's
Oh,
how
yeah.
big dogs are. But
Oh my God! And
And
she
so I
runs
have a
through this
fan
house
hand
at
of it.
900 mile an hour.
I'm sure.
Wow.
That's
Wait,
fun.
if it gets
Hey,
a
y'all
big
talk
like a
amongst
Great
yourselves. I'll
Dane.
be right back.
All
Where's
right.
he going?
Good, he's gone. Now we can talk.
Are
about
you going
it.
to walk a dog?
That's funny.
Maybe.
You never know with him.
Oh man, I gotta get these socks off.
Something. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the first time we've actually been able to be on in a while.
Well, my husband
I know.
made we're growing ghost peppers. And my
Yeah.
husband made tonight a ghost pepper sauce with whiskey, the ghost peppers, brown sugar, and syrup, maple syrup.
That sounds really good. My ghost peppers, I don't know
right
what's
with
going
you
on.
until the ghost pepper.
My plant's growing, but it's not budding. I don't know why. My other plants are budding, but this
Well,
year
give
my
it
ghost
time.
pepper.
Give it time. It might.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I live in South Carolina, but I planted this shit in spring, and
Oh,
you know, but I also remember last time I grew ghost peppers. I was still in Maryland, and it was like the end of the season before it started budding, and then it went crazy after that. So
well,
that's what I'm hoping is going to happen, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think
that's what our Carolina Reapers are doing right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
They're
Jackie and I-
in
Jackie
my
and I-
room side.
Jackie and I were talking the other day about different things I should do on this channel, and one night she's going to take over the channel, and I'm just going to sit back and be in the chat.
All right.
Freeze too. All right, that'll be fun.
That'd be cool.
She's gonna take it over. Well, I don't know, man. You say that now.
Well, I would like to get to know Jackie.
Conversation.
I've gotten to know you, but it would be nice to talk to her some more.
Well,
Happy
hello,
hunting.
Shelley.
How are you doing,
What
Shelly?
is Jeff doing, man? Jeff said he was about to get on here.
Yeah, I
He's
saw
not
him.
in waiting, is he?
Hey,
Oh,
how
yeah.
you doing, Zia? Shy.
Did you leave him out on purpose?
I sent him a thing.
Yeah. I told him give me 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, and see that, Michelle? Jackie said Rob takes over your channel. Oh Lord, she wants to go swinging on channels now.
Oh shit.
Well, you have to listen.
YouTube swinging.
I have a popcorn in my mouth. All right. If you're gonna do that,
What
do I do? You have to go earlier because Rob goes to bed.
Yeah, he goes to bed at 9 o'clock. We'll do it on a weekend.
Yeah,
we'll do it on a weekend when he's up. He'll take
All right,
over
like
your,
Saturday night would be the best.
he'll take over your spot. Jackie will host in my spot. Will, you're screwed, but since you're just a loner,
Yeah. Cool.
we'll just put a
That's
put
story
a
of my
dog or
fucking
something
life,
up
man.
there for you.
Listen, Jackie and Rob don't really know each other. They don't know each other at all. They'll probably just sit there and stare at each other. Jackie, you're gonna have to keep. No, Rob's a talker. You'll be good. Jackie,
Oh, Rob's a good guy. Rob's a
Yeah.
good guy. She'll get along.
I'm getting crumbs all in my bed. I bought.
Okay.
Evidently, I bought Rob.
If I could hate everybody, get along with them, she can too.
Uh-oh.
So
Rob doesn't have a channel, Jackie. We have this one
what is
together.
the Mickey Mouse?
Shaky,
Joe
you
G.
always freeze in the funniest looking positions.
Your husband was giving you Mickey Mouse ears.
Who? He's an asshole. I don't know this guy.
Or rabbit ears. Look at that
Oh.
look.
Oh,
She's got that peck look, man. Look at that look. She had the
All I had
Next
left
gal.
was a half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and this is what they
Yeah,
made.
red bitch face, did she?
I would like it not to talk. I don't
Yeah.
care what you do with the other dogs right now.
Can't we all just get along?
I don't know. Hold on, I'm getting Pop-Tarts out of my bed.
That's not what we're here for.
Right?
No.
Pop Tart. The Pop Tart
Yeah,
princess.
they're in my bed tonight. I just got crumbs everywhere.
Good Lord.
Tonight's flavor is brown sugar, and it's not my favorite.
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
Hey, Will.
Uh.
Back in the day, remember we were running around the trailer park back in the day?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, there was a girl that I was messing with down there. I don't want to say their names right now. She says it tastes just like the rainbow.
Oh.
I thought that bitch meant Skittles. It
Desiree,
was fucking
hold on a
rainbow
minute.
trout.
Desiree, are you still there? I need I have a paper towel here. It's just not working for me. Shaky, I want to tell my story
All right, tell your story.
about. Well, I was messaging Shaky the other day. I haven't smoked. I had COVID in November, and I quit smoking last November.
All I'm gonna say is Michelle's a natural blonde.
Ah,
What's wrong with that?
so listen. So
Shut up,
early-
asshole.
like May, I went and got a pack of cigarettes and I smoked them and I was all right. And Rob got upset with me because I can't breathe as it is. And it's like, whatever. So about a week ago or so, I went and bought another pack of cigarettes. And I've been going around the side and the back of our house to smoke. he comes out and I'm messaging Shaky and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm hiding from Rob is what I'm doing. He comes out and he's like, so when did you start smoking again? And I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I forgot we have cameras all around our house.
And as if somebody couldn't smell you. Like if somebody doesn't smoke, they're gonna know. Like
I know that. I know that.
You know, I quit smoking and we had a camera at work and Jackie called me on our camera at work one time.
There was a camera sitting right where I was smoking, pointing right at me. I mean, he could just watch me. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So that's like my only pack I'll buy. It was just in almost a year, it's been 2 packs. I'm really happy about that. That's what I told him. I would just be happy about what I've accomplished so far. Quit your yelling at me.
That's right.
That's right.
Shaking. You recognize the sound?
Sounds like
glass.
That's a tambourine.
It sounds like glass on glass, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I had to dump some ashes.
Jackie, I was spraying stuff in my hair and on my clothes and everything so he wouldn't smell it.
That wasn't going to work.
Well, I wouldn't have a camera pointing at me.
Well, especially not that.
No.
That's funny.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't right.
It wasn't me.
But
It wasn't me.
Usually that's just because I don't remember that it wasn't me or that it was me, whatever.
Yeah,
You don't remember what you don't remember.
That's right. That's right. And then I get in trouble for it. I'm like, son of a bitch. What happened?
It's no fun if you can't even take credit for it.
I know. Stupid.
I switched to vaping almost 10 years ago. Holy shit, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But this way I get everything that I need and nobody in my house has to die.
Puff, puff, pass. Man.
right.
Puff, puff, pass.
Yeah.
Smell
I
it.
have these lozenges. I do this.
Yeah.
The Nicorette lozenges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do those. I normally do the off-brand though. The ones at Sam's Club I like the most. They were out this time.
I don't know why this just made me think of this, but my daughter comes home from school today. My daughter's 13. I know she's going to get into whatever the hell she gets into. You know, I just try to do my best to be cool with her and whatever. But she comes home and she says, Dad, I'm not really sure how this happened, but this girl on my bus today, she ate these gummy bears and they weren't regular gummy bears. And I was like, oh. You know, she's 13. She's in middle school. And she was like, oh, my God. She ended up in the principal's office. She had a headache. She thought she was going to die. And everybody came to me and said, is she going to die? And she was like, why are they coming to me? And, you know, or whatever. But she was apparently she has the answers about this shit and knew that she wasn't going to die. And I was like, Shuri, like, come on, man. Like, you're not supposed to have all these answers, but she is my daughter. So, yeah, she had me laughing. And then she came home. Like, when she was home, she was acting all stupid. And I was like, Zuri,
How many did you eat?
Like father, like daughter.
I was like, did you eat some edibles today? She was like, so I've never let her have sugar, caffeine, nothing. She's like, if she wants sweet, she eats fruit. Like, that's the way this is in my house. And she was like, I was like, Zuri,
See, I'm not the only one.
You are on something. Like, you're on, like, I know you are. Did you eat some of those edibles? Just, you got to tell me the truth. Like, it's, you know, I'm not going to say it's okay, but I got to know. And she was like, no, but I did get a soda out of the soda machine today. I'm sorry. And she was all hopped up on caffeine because she's not about that.
Yeah, she never had it. It'll affect her because she never had it. It gets in her system. She'd be wired up tighter than a tick.
She had me laughing. Dude, she was high as a motherfucker off caffeine.
Yeah.
Had me laughing. I was like, whoa, all right, that's fine.
Oh my gosh.
You're still not allowed to have caffeine, baby. But, yeah. But, oh, she was funny. She was hot. And now suddenly she's an ICP fan. Steve, do you hear that? I'm like, all right.
You know, I haven't drank a soda. I haven't
drank.
drank a soda in over 10 years.
Yeah, I
Really?
never drink soda, dude. Like, but I do drink.
enough for you and I
soda.
both.
I drink. I mean, I was drinking Monsters for a while, and I quit drinking them. But
Yeah, that's good.
I don't even. The only thing I drink that I really shouldn't, and it's once in a blue moon, is iced tea, sugared sweet tea.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
the only
really
thing
good.
that I drink that I shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I don't drink sodas or anything anymore.
Yeah, I drink some caffeine. I mean, I drink coffee every morning for sure. And every once in a while, I'll have a Red Bull.
Hey, Pepper,
or
how you
something.
doing?
But
Hi, Pepper.
yeah, I just been always strict about that with her. I just didn't want her to be unhealthy, you know. But yeah, she's 13 now. I can't.
Did you see my post on Facebook?
What was it?
Since I'm turning 50, I'm gonna get a nose ring.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, I want to do the piercing. What
No,
the
not
hell?
happening. Not happening.
I have potatoes and ice
Not
and
happening.
needles.
See, I told you do it
Not
yourself.
happening. No,
Why
I did both of. You can't see them. I did both of these myself when I was 13.
Yeah.
They didn't
And,
even have
but
dealers
no,
back
when
in
it
that
comes-
day. Don't lie.
When it comes
Were they
to the
stoned?
thing here, I'm gonna let a professional do it because it's got to be in the
I
right
told you, man.
spot.
I got a drill and shit. Like,
Yeah, not happening.
And you thought my idea was bad.
Too many of y'all want to hurt me. I'm not.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do not want to hurt you much.
I haven't even been wearing my nose ring lately. Like, I lost it. It was wearing out. I had the same one forever. And the part where it clips, I guess it wore out. And I don't know. I haven't worn my nose ring in
You're
a couple
famous.
months now.
See?
It's like a
Famous
staple
cat.
for me. Like, I always have a nose ring in, but
What a pretty cat.
Yeah,
that is a cute cat.
that's Tommy's cat. It's Oreo. He's got the
Aw.
belly button.
Oh my gosh, how
Look at
cute.
that. That's cute.
That is cute. I have my belly button's pierced. It's not in
Jackie's
there.
was at one time. Yeah, Jackie had hers done
Was
a
it?
long time ago.
I've had
My
lots
daughter-
of fun piercings, but I don't have them anymore.
I have one of
What-
my daughters has lots of piercings. Lots.
What else do you have pierced, Will? Your nose? You got your
my
eyebrow or
nose.
anything done?
No, my ears, both my ears
That
are
would hurt.
pierced.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that, Mark, but that would hurt.
I have
My
another
daughter
piercing.
had a stud
I'm
put
not
in
sure
right
how
here.
this happened because I
Oh, that's
don't
crazy.
want to talk about it.
No.
And I don't want no bull ring in here, the septum thing. I don't want none of that crazy shit. I
There's
just want a
something
nice
nice
little,
and
I just
like
want
a
little
ring?
little loop right here. But I think they got to put a stud in for like 6 months, and then you put the hoop in or what. I don't know.
Yeah.
I started mine with a loop.
Did you?
I mean a hoop, whatever. Yeah, yeah.
I found out that the local shop here in town that do piercings, so that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get it done.
I got you. Yeah, man, get it done right, man. I had my lip pierced for a time, and a friend of mine did it, and it got
Yeah.
infected, and then I cleaned it up, and then my dumbass went to jail, and we weren't allowed to have them, so I snuck it, like, my piercing in my shoelaces, and then they took my fucking shoelaces. And
now why would you think you needed that piercing so bad?
I didn't want it to close up because it was fresh.
Okay.
That's, that was, so, but yeah, and then it closed up, whatever. So I never got it done again.
Okay.
And now,
Many, many years
I'm
ago.
fucking almost 50
when I
years
was
old.
very
so
young.
I'm not- my lip pierced.
Oh,
Mary wants another
stuck in there.
No,
No,
I shut the door when she couldn't.
tattoo.
Oh,
I
Well,
have
I'm
the,
gonna get some. I'm gonna get some more tattoos. I mean, I this arm's tattooed. pretty
You're
good.
doing way better than me on the tattoos.
I want to get this one. This one I did
You walk more time before we can.
stuff when I was 17. You can't even see it
I'll see you
anymore.
guys in the morning.
All right.
yeah.
But I want to either here or down here on here. So I don't know. But I definitely want to get more tattoos going.
Hey,
My daughter that has all the piercing has a few
did
tattoos
you guys
also.
have to go back to the break
Yeah.
room?
Uh-huh.
She's an
I know
RN.
you
If
I usually
you look
get
at her, you wouldn't know how smart she was,
Like,
and
we got
she's just
Pepper
brilliant.
still,
An RN in the hospital in the cardiac ward.
In the ring?
She's just,
Grab him, bring him home.
I got your
Does
name
she
on.
look dumb?
Oh, somebody's got
Why?
We wouldn't know how. Does she look dumb or something? Why did you think we wouldn't know how smart she is?
well, no, I mean because because the just the general when you look at somebody that's all tattooed and
The
pierced,
stigma
you just
of
think,
it,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm not getting
you know.
Prince
I'm gonna get my tongue pierced again.
Albert.
I understand,
No,
and I hate that
that ain't
stigma.
happening.
I
have
think that's
18
going
tattoos.
away somewhat.
Yeah, it's starting to definitely. I used
I
to get
have
looked at,
18, and I've been
especially
very,
once I
very
moved there.
particular about where I've gotten them. Like, if
Uh-huh.
I have jeans and a t-shirt on, you'd never know that I have a tattoo.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the way she is because she was going to, she knew what she
Well,
wanted to be a nurse and knew that she couldn't have
send
me.
Jeff the link and see if it'll work through that way. See if you can send it
All
to
right.
him. He says he can't get it
Okay.
to work on that.
All right, cool.
Many,
let's
many
see.
years ago, I got my nipples pierced.
Oh
When I
my
was-
lord.
19.
Yeah.
And then I got bored with it, took them out, and I decided
So
for
when
my
you got
34th
pregnant,
birthday-
did you squirt milk every which way?
No, I decided my 34th birthday, Mike asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said, hey, let's get my nipples pierced again. I bet this will be fun. So I got them pierced, and 4 weeks later, they weren't healed, and I went, what the hell? And 5
This is
weeks
not something
later,
I
they
wanna hear
weren't
about.
healed.
I
And
just-
I thought, well, I'm older now. Maybe it just takes longer. No, I was pregnant.
oh my.
Yeah. So Dagan cost me those ones because they made
So
me take them out.
evidently the nipple piercings are not good birth control.
I'm
no,
not
obviously
getting that. I'm not getting that.
Listen,
done. I'm not going
I
that
just
far.
had to
And
I had to just Google what the Prince Albert was.
you didn't know what
Oh,
that
God.
was?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
the
just-
Oh
thing.
hell no, man! I got my shit caught in the zipper one time. I sure the hell ain't getting a pierce. Ain't no way.
yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
sent it to him. Hopefully it works.
that would not be.
Be glad
no.
you left and didn't have to hear what we just had to hear.
I
Oh,
don't-
shut the hell up.
Well, she got her nipples pierced again and then got pregnant, and I didn't know if the Prince Albert. I had to Google that just now to see what it
Yeah, so
was.
see, look,
Yeah.
we can
Look.
fit in
That's
all
what you
the
missed.
disgustingness.
Look, I've always wanted a nose ring, and my wife has always been. You got to remember, Jackie and I got married when I was 26, so I was still young, but it's something I've always wanted to do and just never did. And then she never liked it, so I just never got it. But
Well, yeah,
I
makes
figured
sense. Man.
50,
I was
on
still
this
trying to
earth,
do good
and I've
for my
been
girl.
married to her half of my life. You know what? 50's to do 30. Hell, what the man? 50's to do 30.
Yeah, and you know what? She can
Midlife
deal with the
crisis.
other half of
My
your
ass.
lives.
I'm just a kid still. Huh?
30 looks
Which
rough.
which side are you getting done?
Right side, because I got two
Yeah.
in my left ear, so I want to give the right to kind of balance my head a little bit.
All
There
right.
you go.
She won't
I
be
got
able
my
to
left
see it then
side
when
done.
you're in the car.
See, if I got my left done, I'd be able to run a chain from earring to my nose, but that might not be too good
There you
either.
go.
Get that snag or something.
That probably wouldn't be cool for everyday life, but if you're gonna fucking sing or play in a band,
Yeah,
or
get
something,
back on stage.
right?
Rusty says her ears are pierced and she stops there. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just something I've always
Yeah, I don't
wanted,
have
And
nothing.
like I said, since I've, hopefully, knock on wood, I'll make it to 50. It's less than a month. It's only a couple weeks, so
Right? You better make it to fucking 50, motherfucker.
hopefully.
Rob,
you know,
Rob and I have been talking about getting matching some kind of tattoos.
Yeah, I like to do that with Tommy wants to get his first tattoo, but I'd love to get me and Jackie get matching tattoos of some kind. That would be cool. She's got
That'd be
Tigger on her back of her
Yeah.
shoulder here.
Yeah.
The guitarist of Molly Hatchet did it.
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Yeah, I'd like to,
That's
but I'd
neat.
like to get her and I get something together. Like I said, we've been
Yeah,
together
that
been
would be
22
cool.
years this year. So
That would be cool, man. I mean, obviously, you don't want to do that at the start of a relationship because that might not be cool. But
Probably
22 years into it, you guys are probably lifers at this point, so it might be safe.
It's cheaper to keep her.
Jackie said, "You can wait."
She's like, "Oh man, you broke up. I didn't see it."
Jackie
What's
said
your-
she got the Mini Cooper for her 50. Huh?
Oh,
No,
wow.
she said she's getting away with it cheap because she's only got paid. She ain't got paid for it. But I'm getting a piercing for my 50th. Her 50th, she got a Mini Cooper.
Ain't that a fish? I mean, my nose ring, like I said, obviously it's not in right now, but I just have a really small loop, and I was worried about it.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Nah. I'll fucking lay that shit across the screen.
And you're disgusted by my nipple piercings.
You're my sister. Him and I aren't related.
What does it matter?
This ain't
You live
Alabama.
in New Alabama.
That is different. We can make penis jokes. That's not the same as talking to your sister or brother.
I know. And I don't want to know about your penis, woman.
Hey, I've been begging for one of those monthly. Mike won't let me.
Oh, my God.
Mike, you being mighty quiet back there. What's going on, brother? Is she abusing you?
He said he doesn't want to have this conversation again.
He has to be married to me.
I'm lost.
Tired.
Oh,
Jeff, make your shit work. What is wrong with you?
There's a pizza. A pizza.
I guess. I sent it to him, and he's not on here, so I assume it's not working. He was having trouble with it the other night, too, for some reason.
Yeah, what's up with y'all? How come y'all haven't been doing your thing?
I don't know. I think the timing just hasn't been right lately. And
man. Well,
yeah, I don't know. But like, I've got good ideas for our first show, and most of them I've talked to Jeff about. I know, but that one doesn't count. We just erased it.
Oh, I don't count. You erased me.
Because we were like,
in the winter, you may have more time in the winter.
That's true.
I see how.
Unfortunately, we don't have winter here.
Well, when it gets colder out.
Yeah.
What's it like in your winter? What's your coldest temperature?
Where? Oh,
so generally, where I'm at.
Yeah.
You mean? So generally, you're talking like.
I bet he was red.
Mid or upper 40s, lower 50s. Now, I did see one year when we were here, it blew my mind, and they had to teach the kids all of a sudden in school about snow because it suddenly got below freezing for a week, and it snowed like 9 inches, which South Carolina hasn't seen since the fucking dinosaur ages or something.
Yeah.
So some shaky.
At least this part, like I'm like an hour away from Savannah, so I'm in southern, in Charleston, well, south of Charleston, but
Okay.
yeah. So our winters are mild. Like I might wear long johns, maybe, but usually a hoodie. I don't own a winter coat. Like that's.
Yeah.
I lived in Alaska for 20 years and never owned anything heavier
If
than
you're watching, if you're watching, Jeff, try the link. I put it up in there. See if it'll work, Jeff.
I live an hour south of Lake Erie, up in Ohio, in the top corner. So yeah, we get lake effect snow, and it gets really cold here.
Yeah, it gets really cold there, man. My family's from Michigan originally, and
so
so I know and it's not Ohio, obviously, but I know
still the
living off
same.
the Great Lakes and yeah, man, that's
was terrible.
Cold up there, man. It was cold in Maryland too, though. I mean,
I want to move to Alaska, but Jackie won't move up there.
I don't blame her. Who the fuck moves to Alaska?
Because they ain't got no snakes in Alaska.
Wait a second.
They don't have what in Alaska?
No snakes.
He was raised in Alaska. I lived there for almost 20 years.
Yeah,
well,
my
that
grandfather
explains a lot right there, you bunch of idiots.
My grandfather actually.
My God, how do we mute that fucker?
My grandfather traveled the world, man, like in the military, and then he was in the CIA before it was the CIA. What is it? OSO or whatever it was called. Traveled the world, and his very favorite place in the world was Alaska. He loved Alaska. And
I like it so much.
Dude, he was everywhere in the world. And I'm like, why Alaska? But you know what? The first week I moved here, it was 120 degrees outside. And I was like, why did anybody settle this place? And why did I come here? I almost turned around the very first week I was here. I was like, this is stupid. Like,
I tell you, if I could move anywhere in the United States that I would, if I had the choice, and Jackie would move with me, I would either go to the very southern part of West Virginia or Tennessee, because it really doesn't get cold down there. It and it's not much snow, and
it gets cold, man. It gets colder than here. That's
not Tennessee. Shoot, they barely
not
get
as
snow
cold as
down there.
Maryland, though. Probably.
Tennessee, it snows at 8 o'clock in the morning, and by noon, it's all melted.
Well, that sounds like Maryland. At least growing up on the Chesapeake, that's how it was.
Yeah.
The Bay stayed warm
We
all
live
year.
in
So,
southern Georgia.
yeah, let me see
What
what
the right idea this shit was.
Jeff's got something to say. Let me see what he
Tell
said.
him I put it in the thing for him. I don't know what's going on with him.
It's in the chat.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
He just asked me he said you're not still on anymore, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. But
Yes, we're on. What is wrong with him?
yeah. Why is there not a Y on? There's a Y.
I'm not on YouTube to send him a message. But let me go to YouTube and send him a thing. That boy,
Send
I
him
swear,
a
he's on
message.
crack or something.
Not Jeff, but
No, not Jeff.
maybe 25 years ago.
Hey,
might
guess who
try.
put a video out?
Who?
Thanky. Thanky put a video out today.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, you need to go watch Stanky the Clown. He's pretty funny.
Thanky, man, I wish he would show up. I love me some Thanky. He is a cool freaking dude, man.
Did I call him Stanky? I did. It's Stanky.
Thanky, I really want to go out and visit him in Colorado where he lives. Thanky's a cool
Hey,
dude.
I'll go message on his Facebook page or his YouTube and see if
Real
he.
quick, crazy off the topic. Hey, Steve, have you talked to Uncle John and Aunt Beth and any of them?
Well, let's you really want to talk about that here?
I was just curious if you had.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what I did. You know the message I sent, right? Oh, shit. Okay.
Which, where?
The one you sent me about. Not my cigar. Where'd it go? You sent me anyway. You sent me a copy, and y'all know that. I think most of y'all know that Billie Jean and my grandmother passed away, and you know I just got to meet her last year, and at least I got to talk to her for a year. But anyway, the message that you posted, or who made that original post, Beth?
Beth did. That's how I found out.
I left that comment.
Yeah.
On her thing. So her and I are friends on Facebook now. And she asked me a bunch of questions and whatnot, interrogated me and whatnot on there. But anyway, I haven't talked to him at all, like one-on-one. And he's really never responded to anything I've said or posted or anything. But we are friends on Facebook. And then there was another aunt up in Washington that sent me out. Yeah. And she seems to be very nice. I talked to her for a little bit.
Just yeah.
He lost his shit.
Where did that
What do you do? Follow
Where
her?
did he go?
Cigar.
I dropped my cigar and I don't know where it went.
Oh,
Big foot,
Anyway.
that quick took off.
So
Ask Jackie where it went.
so anyway, yeah, those are the three that I've had contact with. Not much, but I have had contact with.
Yeah. Well, I talked to Uncle John that first day for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours on the phone. And that's the only time I've been able to talk to him. But it cleared up some stuff for me.
Yeah.
Just things that I'd already been told, and it helped clear up some stuff for him. He said that there is a possibility that we have more siblings in Arizona.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. All right, hey, Mary, hold on a minute. Well, everyone have been up early, so everyone. Oh, Mary, thank you for coming by. God bless you, Mary. You have a wonderful night.
bye, Mary.
Bye, Mary.
Mary Durant, she's a sweetheart. She does so much for people on YouTube. She's like a moderator for everybody. She is just one of the sweetest people I know on here. She's truly a really decent person, very, very righteous woman. I got a lot of respect for Mary. But no, that's the only I have, like I said, I'm friends with three an uncle and two aunts now. So
Yeah,
that
well,
I
I
didn't
guess
know
they
before.
just found out about Jay and William or Frederick or whichever name he goes by. I guess they all just found out about him recently.
Really?
Or them, I should say.
Now, I noticed his last name is the same name that my father put on his marriage license to my mother as being his father, but I don't know, because if that's the case, then why is his last name her the same as her?
Yeah, his father
maiden
was
name. Her name is a maiden name, so that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, his father, our biological dad's father, was a married man that she messed with.
Oh.
And she admitted that to me. So
yeah.
And she gave me his name. I just haven't researched.
You told me his last name, and so it's I got it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and what area he was from, which kind of stirred up some stuff in our life. Our oldest daughter, her biological mom, is married to a man with the same last name from the same area. So it's kind of like, I hope not. I hope we're not related.
Huh.
Oh, shit. Hang on, Jeff is calling me.
All right, I went in Danky's Instagram and I just private
Jeff,
messaged
like,
why are you sideways?
That's what I said.
I think he went to answer the phone.
Hey, you know what's really weird, but Billy, is that guy's last name is the same. It's spelled different, but it's the same name as Jackie's middle name.
Really?
Yeah, it just spelled different.
Yeah. Well,
I told Jackie, I said, "This gonna be some. Let's go see if we find out whoever made it."
I'm sorry, Red.
Steve, I'm gonna get out of here for just a second because Jeff is trying to call me and we can't hear each other.
Thanks for the warning.
So I'll be back.
Thank you for the warning.
I didn't.
All right, I just
I was just curious.
No, it's.
I messaged Danky on Instagram.
Yeah.
So we'll see if, and I sent him the link to this stream, the YouTube link.
I like old Danky. I like old Danky. All right, let me find this. Y'all talk real quick. Let me find this cigar I'm dropping.
Okay, well.
I'm telling you, Bigfoot took off with it already.
Right, Bigfoot took it.
It was the Yeti.
Yep. He got tired of Shaky tracking him down, so now he's just gonna come steal his shit.
He's just playing with Shaky at this point. You know? I have a sign in my garden Mary sent me, that he was talking about with Bigfoot on it. I put it in my garden.
Yeah, there's a couple that out by where Mike works. They have a 7-foot metal figurine that they have
Bigfoot?
out by the road. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's pretty cool.
I thought about stealing it.
That would be cool. Take a picture of it and send it to your brother. Say, hey, we found him.
Right?
You should do that, yeah.
Shaky probably find a way to
couple tattoos. I'm looking up tattoos right now. So I don't know if I want to get one. I'm supposed to get implants in my mouth in January for my dentures. I'm not sure if I even want to do that at this point because I'm not ready to go through that pain.
I don't blame you at all. Did you have to beat up the Yeti to get it? Did you have to beat up Bigfoot?
No, I stepped on it.
Oh, was it still lit?
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's all right. I got shoes on.
She's not talking to you now, your sister or your mom?
Oh, it's red.
I think what I want to do with Rob is get a buck and a doe tattoo.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
That's what I would like to do.
Oh, hold on a minute. Will back. Let me find old William here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. He's trying again.
Did you tell him I put the link in the chat?
I didn't. But Jeff, the link is in the chat.
Yeah, I'll put it back in there again, Jeff. See if you can get it, Jeff. Free.
Jeff
Jeff Papar.
You know what his fucking middle name is?
Papar? I don't know.
We should ask. It's a girl name.
Shelly. Stu.
It's fucking like Penelope or something. I forget.
Oh my God.
Oh, you messed. That's
Where?
messed up, man. You ain't no French cheese in a man like that. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Not really Penelope, but I like to fuck with him out. But man, Steve, I gotta tell
That's
you,
why I want to do it.
I think my daughter might have.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's why it would be meaningful to get a deer.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Your daughter did eat that one, probably.
Ow, bug went my eye.
I want an animal.
What? What? You're just having a night there tonight.
Damn it. Oh. Oh shit, y'all. I gotta do. He's lucky he's my boy. I gotta take a business call. Hey man, hang on just a second, because I'm like open on StreamYard also. Hang on.
Do your business. Oh, that's Red. Well, here come Red.
I don't want to get it though. Not on my back.
Well, he goes out and Red comes in. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
is Red joining us?
I'm trying to add her to the stream. There she is. There's a Red. There's yellow Red.
There you are. How are you doing, Red?
You look like you're
Everything
sore.
Everything is so screwed up right now. I mean,
Why?
seriously. Well, I told you my mom. Okay, remember a few months ago when my dad was doing really, really bad, and they
Yeah.
didn't think he'd make it.
Yeah.
Well, I took a picture of Travis and Matt with him, standing
Yeah.
behind him. Well, my uncle, which is my dad's brother,
Just the same one that made a comment about Matt.
yeah,
Okay.
asked my parents, who's that fat kid in the picture?
Yeah. That's wrong.
Well, now my mom is mad at me because now mind you, she was sitting right there in the room in her chair. But she's mad at me because I took a picture of my dad with my boys because I thought would be the last picture that I ever had of him.
Yeah.
So now she's raising hell with me.
You need to just ignore that, Red. Really.
Maybe you just need to separate yourself from the issue.
Toxicity.
I told y'all I couldn't stand that woman. Y'all don't understand.
Oh,
I
we
mean,
understand.
No.
Believe me, I understand.
Oh, I do. My mom was a very
Oh, we
toxic.
get it. Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah,
fam contaminated, and you have to get away from them.
Yeah.
This is going to sound really bad, but my whole family, she has ran all of us off. She's ran my brother off. She's ran my other sister off. She's trying to run my sister off that takes care of her. She's ran me off. None of her grandkids like her.
Oh,
None.
I can bring
this
Jackie over
is-
here. She can tell you stories. Trust me.
The whole damn town hates my mom. She's been she's been literally kicked out of 3 churches for trying to take it over.
Well, listen. So then it's not you. So I wouldn't take
No.
anything she does personal. Nothing she does, I would take personal because she's messed up in her own self.
Yep.
If all, you know what I mean? It's not you. It's her.
You've done all you can do, Red. Just live for Red now. Don't you know what? Live for Red. Don't
Yeah.
live for anybody else.
Well, I asked my sister about the whole twin thing, whether I had a twin or not. And she goes, I know all about it. She goes, personally, I think that it was a typo and they just kept it in there. And Mama's been mentally screwing with you since I was 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't. putting too much in that. That's just, it's not you, Red. It's not you, and you can't dwell on it, and you can't live it in your life.
Yeah.
And I hate to see that.
Red, let me tell you a story. And Jackie's in the chat. She can back this up 100%. When I was 10, I was told I had a sister named PJ. So my whole life, I looked for a sister named PJ. Jackie looked for my sister named PJ. I was also told that my grandmother was pure blood Apache Indian, and amongst other things. And come to find out, my sister's name is BJ, Billie Jean, and my grandmother has red hair and is no Indian, no American native in her at all.
She sounds
she
more
also
Scottish,
told me
maybe.
she also, well, I'm Scots Irish according to my DNA.
There you go.
But she also said my grandmother was a deputy sheriff, which she never was. I mean, I was told a whole thing.
Sound like
And everything I was told.
Are you freezing there?
You froze a little bit through that.
I think my mother told me this stuff so I couldn't find my family on that side. I think she did it on purpose. I really do. But
that's possible.
You know.
Well,
you know,
I don't
my
know.
sister and I was talking, and I said, Tressa, this is going to sound really bad. I said, but I think the only way we're going to get away from this is when she dies. And I went, I'm not going to miss it. And she goes, I'm not either.
And
that's bad to say that about your own mother.
Yeah, that's sad, but
not necessarily.
I've been there.
My mother told me
it's toxic.
My mother told me when our youngest son was born, we were living in Alaska and my parents were still in Michigan. I offered to fly my parents up so that my mom would have an opportunity to meet her grandchildren. She never got that opportunity. My mother told me on the phone, if I died, she wouldn't come to Alaska for my funeral. I said, okay, I've done what I can. And 9 months later, my mom passed away.
Say, Mom, man, all right.
Did you go to her funeral?
No, I did not.
All right, this is a long story. Yeah. Right before we actually met Matt, we had moved from where we lived, and I had just lost my son, Matthew.
Right.
Well, my mom actually told me, I'm glad he's dead because you're a horrible mother.
Hey, man.
Yeah, sounds like something that would have come out of
I'm not even going to say what my mother said. My mother was mean, man. She called Jackie all kinds of horrible things, and it was rough, man. I'm telling you.
My mom's made up. Okay. My sister got my mom was put into a psych ward about a year or two ago. Maybe a little bit longer. My sister got a list of all her diagnoses. She's a hypochondriac. She's a schizophrenic. She has Munchausen's. She has bipolar. She has Munchausen's by proxy. She's also a hypochondriac. And those are the ones I can remember.
Ow.
So it's not you. It's
and
not
poor
you.
Mike. And look, I'm not trying to put people's business out there. Poor Mike, his dad passed away, and how long was it before you found about that?
Yeah.
2.5 months.
Motherfucker.
What?
Yeah, his dad passed away, and he didn't find out for 2.5 months.
His step monster. That's what I'll say. That's not what.
And I apologize. I'm not trying to put your business out there, but we're on this subject.
Hey, you're okay, brother. Come on.
I just want Red to know she's not alone in this world. What she's going through.
Absolutely.
Why does it hurt so damn bad?
Because you cannot wish anybody into being a better person. As much as you wish you could, it just doesn't happen. And not everybody has the same mental capacity of being a decent human being, as sad as that is.
And that's one reason I didn't want to go on camera tonight. because I've been doing a lot of this today.
Well, you know we're your family, Red. You're my sister, you know, just as much as Billie Jean's my sister and Michelle's my sister. You're my sister too. We're all family here. You're a sister to them, and oh, check this out. Look who it is. Look who it is. And I don't mean to interrupt you, but all the way from Australia.
Whoa.
Oh,
What's
wow.
up, mate?
Hey guys,
How you doing?
Shaky. I thought if I got on here often enough and you can listen to the beautiful Aussie accent, you can keep practicing it, and then you can speak like if you can get a passport, mate.
Oh no, I'm not going to. You know, I joke around a lot, but I don't want to. I really don't want to offend anybody with that. It's. But hey, my wife and I were talking about maybe if we come into some money, taking a trip to Australia, just because we both want to go. And if I do, I definitely want to meet up with you down there.
Hey, wait a
Absolutely.
minute. Can you like stuff me in one of your luggage? That way I'll be like a kangaroo inside a pouch.
Sure, we can roll you right. Make sure the luggage has wheels.
Good idea. That's a good idea, Red.
I've got kangaroos on my property every day.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah,
I would love to come down there and see what see that.
How nice.
Then I might not want to come back to the States. You may have to adopt me. I may have to stay there.
Yeah, it has its ups and downs over here for sure.
That's awesome, man. It's a beautiful country. It really is. I just really need to get there and to just experience it for myself.
It is. Now, do you want a little bit of a history lesson of the local area?
Absolutely.
All right, hang on. I'll move my camera around. Oh, not as fit as what I used to be, buddy.
That's all right. Oh, and about that video, I hope you had a nice trip, and I hope to see you next fall.
Oh, mate, how good was that? How good was that bloody trip? Unbelievable.
Oh man,
What
check
happened?
that out. Oh, he was putting something up and tripped over the guide wire and fell.
Oh my.
Those string lines should have a bloody warning label on them.
Oh, jeez. What is that? What is that you're showing us, Steve?
Okay, so this is a spot in my town called Victoria Hill. It's basically a big hill in the middle of town, and it was one of the central points for the gold mining that happened here between the 1850s and the 1920s. So this here is the last remaining stamper battery in Bendigo.
That's cool.
What a stamper battery is, I don't know, you might be able to see through the gap up there, there's a Poppet Head, which is I'll go up there in a minute and show you that, but it's basically a big structure over the gold mine that allowed the miners to dig underground and bring up all the ore.
Wow.
And then the ore would be fed through this mechanism here, and you can see it's got some really big stamping heads there.
Wow.
So, and up there is like an axle that's got
I can see them.
Yeah, so as that turns, each head is lifted up at a different time, and that's the big flywheel for turning it.
Cool.
And so they would feed the ore through, those heads would go up and down and smash all the ore up, and then that would create a sand mix, which would then be treated with arsenic or cyanide to draw the gold out.
Wow.
So,
hey, Dad, love you too, Dad.
Yeah. So that one there is I think that's
that is
20,
awesome.
That's a 20 head battery. Apparently the biggest one in Bendigo was 150 head. And I've heard a 10 head one going at a tourist attraction down in Ballarat, and they are as loud as all hell.
Wow.
So what we've also got, these are the concrete bases, and so on here would have been an old steam engine, and the steam engine would have driven the flywheel, which then drove the stamper head.
Is this close to your house?
Oh, probably about 7 or 8 miles away.
Oh, okay, cool. Wow.
Yeah. And don't
fall. Please don't fall.
Yeah, so that over there would have been the base for the boiler. So there would have been a big metal boiler.
Yeah.
Over there. And in the background, you can see the old mullock heaps. Now, those mullock heaps have been there for well on 150 years.
Wow.
And you can see the devastation, the effect on the landscape, even though, it just hasn't regenerated because it's just dug up. And I'm basically standing on top of a mullock heap here.
There we go. Sorry, man. There we go.
We've got
That's cool.
We've got piles of sand from the stamper batteries in Bendigo that are 20 to 30 feet high, and that's just how much. And you can see this is the rock that they used to process. It's a shale. And they're also after the quartz, because gold and quartz, when the quartz was forming millions of years ago, the gold would settle.
We have a lot of rose quartz here where I live at.
Yeah. So anytime you've got quartz veins, fair chance you're going to have gold.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's cool.
So this here is what we call a poppet head.
A what?
A poppet head.
A puppet head.
P-O-P-P-E-T, poppet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it's probably 10 stories.
Wow.
And you can see the flywheel up the top.
Yeah.
So that also would have been attached to a steam engine, which would then bring the cable up and down, and the miners would go down into the mine shaft and also bring the ore up using that elevator system.
Very cool.
Yeah. It's one of my favourite spots here. Some of these mine shafts went down 2,000-3,000 feet, and it's all sealed off now, but basically that's a tank that was used to try and get some of the water out. The biggest problem, the thing that stopped the mining in Bendigo was the water. Because all the mines used to work together to pump water out, which would reduce the water in all of the mines. And then as they slowly, one by one, started to shut down, then the water table came up, and it sort of flooded it all.
That's pretty
Very
cool.
cool. Hey,
So,
Pop. How you doing, Dad?
All right.
Hi, Papa Rock.
Well, hello.
How are
Steve,
you?
Steve, when I used to fly ultralights back in the 90s, there was a guy I used to fly with in Kilpatrick. He was down there and bought an opal mine claim for like $25.
Yep.
And he hit that thing, and he made a good amount of money on that.
Yeah, the opal mining's over in South Australia, so that's fair distance from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the view of my town, Bendigo, from elevation.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
That's terrifying.
Right?
Yeah, and I'm not real good with heights, so I'm not getting too close to the edge, but
Oh, wow.
I'm okay if I've got a fence. That's the scariest crap,
Oh,
though.
Lord mercy, no.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me
Yeah, I'll
put you back
pass.
on the big screen.
I'm with you, Rhett.
What is that?
You can see all the exposed rock there. That's mining devastation there as well.
Oh, wow.
So that's all exposed rock from the mining. You can see mullock heaps. Get over here. These are all the old mullock heaps stacked up.
Oh,
And they're dotted all around Bendigo. This was one of the richest gold fields in the world at one stage.
Good.
Wow.
Now, is that another one? Yeah, so that's another
Yeah,
one.
another
over
poppet
there.
head there.
Well, okay, cool.
There's another 3 or 4 in Golden Square, a suburb of the town. I think there was about 30 or 40 poppet heads altogether.
Neat.
And again, just the scarring on the land 150 years ago, and
Yeah.
you still see it. But it also created our town.
Wow.
But, she's a nice view up here.
Yeah, it sure is. That'd be a cool place for a house.
Yeah, no,
I ain't living that freaking far off the ground.
I would
really
officially
neat.
be the people under the stairs.
Oh, I would love to have an old fire tower make into a house up on top of the tower. That would be cool.
And see that one there, you can see that ramp going up.
Right.
Yeah, so that was one of the original. That's where all the rubbish rock that would have been dropped. So from this poppet head, there would have been a bridge that went out, and they would take the rail carts out and dump it, and then eventually they'd extend it so that mullock heap would get longer and longer. And then when they ran out of room, then sometimes they'd head in another direction. But all that entire hill there is basically mined material that's come up from underneath me.
That is so cool.
Which is, the amount of industry here was incredible. A lot of tragedy as well.
What's up, Danky?
Hey, Danky.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Hi, Danky.
Oh,
Sorry,
he got
Steve,
my message.
Sorry,
right.
Steve. Somebody come in on the thing.
No, you're right.
No, that is really
Hi,
neat,
Pepper.
man. That is really cool.
Okay, he's listening. He's driving.
Okay.
Thank you.
Steve, have you caught any snakes lately?
No, it hasn't. We haven't seen much activity for the snakes here in Bendigo yet. It hasn't quite warmed up enough.
Oh, okay.
We've mainly got one species here in Bendigo called the eastern brown.
Right now, it's a poisonous snake.
That's the second most toxic venom on the planet.
Wow.
But they're a very warm weather snake. There's two snakes in Victoria that are sort of warming up at the moment. They're tiger snakes and copperhead. They don't mind.
I was going to ask you about that. Is the tiger more venomous than the brown, or
inland taipan's number one?
Taipan, that's what it is. Taipan, right?
Yeah, inland taipan. Eastern brown is number 2. Coastal taipan's number 3.
Okay.
Tiger comes in at number 6. The mulga or king brown comes in at about number 8, I think. And then there's a few others in the team. But,
Bites and snakes, I'm not participating.
No,
Yeah.
no snakes are dangerous unless you actually muck around with them. So leave them alone, you're all good. So, we haven't.
I don't know about that.
My husband was tried telling me the same thing about rat snakes. He says they're not venomous. I told him that's fine, but you cannot guarantee me they are not bitemous.
Oh, yeah. Look, any snake, if you force a confrontation, it's going to fight for its life because it just assumes that you're bigger than it. It's going to eat you. Sorry, you're going to eat it. Sorry.
Right.
Well, my boy was bit just because he reached in the nesting box to get eggs. He was bit twice by a black snake.
Yeah, well, something I learned about copperheads is, and not, you can't speak for all of them, but the main thing about a copperhead is you actually have to physically either step on it or grab it to get it to make it bite you. They don't want to bite you. They want to be left alone.
Yeah, and our Australian snakes are exactly the same. Now, we have a lot of people over here that talk nonsense about being chased by snakes. No snake is ever going to chase you. It doesn't happen.
Well, Matt didn't even see that black snake. The way that it was curled up in there, he didn't even see it, and it struck him twice. He thought he had hit a nail or something, but it struck him twice before he could get his arm out. And as he was pulling his arm out, that's when it lunged out at him.
And that is a pure defensive mechanism. You think about it. If you're sitting inside a nice warm box there and suddenly this dirty great big hand the same size as you comes in, you're going to be scared. You're going to say, go away. So you're going to hit it. That's just a natural reaction for all animals.
I've noticed that about black snakes. If they've got an exit, they will vamoose. If they feel like there's no other alternative, if they're boxed in, that they will defend themselves. But as long as they've got an exit, they'll try to go the other way.
Well, all I know is I heard holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit outside. He was
the only good snake
didn't run out of his shoes.
And that's the philosophy as a relocator. That's where I come in, because our first advice is leave the snake alone, keep it under observation, give it an exit point. If it can escape, it will. Yeah. If it's going to hang around, that's where we come in. And when I see an eastern brown or a red belly black or a tiger, I immediately I'm looking not necessarily at the snake. I'm looking at where he is and where he's located, because what I want him to do is to be scared of me, which I know he's going to do, and I want him to turn around and start running from me. As soon as he runs away from me, I've got his tail and his head's in the other end. So I'm looking to make that snake move. The only way I can do that is to sort of come towards it. So you've got to sort of pick your avenue where you come in. You protect yourself with your bag just in case. And you're trying to get that snake to know that I'm not scared of you. I respect you, but I'm not scared of you, and I want you to turn and run. As soon as he turns and runs, I've got him.
Yep, you're braver than me. I ain't hanging around to let him know that I'm brave, not brave, thought about being brave. My fat ass is running.
And and if you're not trained, the dumbest thing you can do is interact with a snake. So
ain't got to worry about that with me.
You've got to know their behaviour, and you've got to know the specific behaviour of the snake species you're dealing with. So, I mean, one thing I'd love to do is come over to America and have a go at trying to get a rattlesnake. I'd love to be able to.
I don't have you on Facebook. I got a picture I took of one here a couple weeks ago. It was it's a timber rattle where I live at, but it was about 4 to 5 foot long, and about 4 inches around. It had 12 rattles on it.
That's
amazing.
It was a big one.
No pictures of them either.
Yeah, this black snake didn't last.
We had a black snake in our yard last summer that was probably about 6.5 foot long.
That's how long this was.
It wasn't chasing me down, but it was coming my direction, and I don't do snakes.
Well, look,
I went to go to bed one day, just take a nap, and Killer went in my bathroom. I heard clang, clang, clang. And Travis goes, well, Killer, that's what you get for messing with the cats. Well, it wasn't a cat.
Ooh.
There was a black snake in my bathroom.
Rusty, Miss Pepper, Grandma Pepper wants to know what snake has red, yellow, and white stripes with thin black lines. I don't know.
Isn't that
like a king snake, maybe?
It's either in your area. It's either a king snake or a coral snake, and one's venomous and one isn't.
Coral snake.
Yeah. She's down in Texas. I don't know if they have coral snakes in Texas or not, but
I would.
They do.
I'd be more inclined. I'm not an expert in American snakes, but I'd be more inclined to a king snake.
What is it? Red and yellow. The red and yellow touch. Yeah, red and yellow kill a fella. And
yeah, I think it's
red black is your okay Jack or something like that.
Friend of Jack.
To it.
Do you know what happens if you listen to those little rhymes and stories and deal with snakes?
You die of a snake bite.
You end up getting bitten and dying because they're all they're just bullshit. Yeah. The best advice is if you do not know what that snake is and if you're not trained, leave it alone.
Yeah.
American ridiculous is not bullshit.
I don't care if it's American, Australian, Chinese, whatever. It's bullshit.
Call it
right
like
now, everything in America is pretty much bullshit.
But here's the other thing too. If a snake is coming towards you, he's only going to be doing one of two things. He's either going to be heading to his exit point towards his territory, which you happen to be in the way of, or he's going to be going into a threat display like a boxer with his fists up saying, go away. So either way, if you
hang around to ask him his name or see what he was running from or to, or I wasn't running him a buffet either.
That's the best thing you can do. Just give them some room and let them go on their way. If most snakes are just going to want to go away.
I tell you what, I was terrified when I was with that snake. Guess who didn't get a nap that day? You.
The only snake I ever heard of about being aggressive, and like I say, this is just what I've heard and just watching the show, was the Black Mamba. I think they're territorial the way they were talking about it, but I don't know.
Look, a little bit. They're. I still hesitate to call them aggressive. Yeah. I would say they're strongly defensive. So if you watch that show from South Africa where the guy with all the tats goes and catches a lot of mambas, but the mamba still doesn't come running out of its hiding spot to attack him. It only arcs up when he uncovers it. So he goes in looking for it. He goes in poking and prodding it. And as soon as he interacts with it, that's when it arcs up. Okay. So no one has ever been bitten by a snake standing here and a snake will suddenly slither over and chase over and bite you. It just doesn't happen. It's not the way they operate.
I'm not a fan of killing snakes. I've never been. I'm not a fan of. I used to, but I'm not a fan of killing snakes anymore, just because they're venomous or whatever. If they're not near people and they're doing their thing, just let them be.
Exactly.
I just put down snake control to get them out of my yard.
Yeah,
this is gonna sound crazy, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think they could. But can snakes get rabies?
No, that's a disease only carried by mammals.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I think that's a warm-blooded disease.
And you always hear these rumors that black snakes and copperheads can be. That's bullshit because black snakes lay eggs, copperheads have live young, and
crossbreeding of species is extremely rare. We have patches of it in Australia where we have different species of carpet python. So species A over here, carpet python, and you have an internode area where you do get carpet pythons that will cross like a coastal to a jungle, but you don't get a carpet python crossing with a taipan. It's a totally different genus, it's a totally different species. It's impossible. And even if it does, okay, you can breed a tiger to a lion, but you're not going to get a fertile offspring.
Right. Like a mule, a horse and a donkey, a mule. Right, exactly.
And that only happens because they're in the same genus. They're at a family level, kind of like cousins. So it can happen. But once you get above that genus level,
animal kingdom.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Totally off topic here, but Michelle, I am wearing one of the shirts that you sent me. The one that says, "If you see my butt, put me back in my wheelchair." Oh yeah, I love this. I can't wait to wear it out in public.
Did FedEx bring it?
Yep, it sure did.
Yeah.
Hey,
but he didn't stay long because my 3 dogs tried to eat him.
This sun's warming up at the moment, though. The snakies might be coming out soon.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Give you some business.
Yeah. I said it's a nice little sideline bit of money spinner, too, so it helps
There
out
you
the
go.
farm.
I miss Alaska. No snakes.
Pepper. He was saying it could either be a coral snake or a king snake.
Yes.
But
yes.
coral snakes, I think, are rare, so more than likely it's a king snake. But coral snakes are highly venomous, so don't mess with either one if you're not sure.
No, a good friend of mine just got a new pet tiger snake. Little fella, he's really cute.
That's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Pet snake.
I thought you were talking about the person that had the snake.
I'm gonna have some pet snakes, but I'm not allowed to have venomous ones, so I can only have pythons.
Yeah, they just passed a law here in West Virginia. They made a whole lot of reptiles illegal to have that are native to West Virginia.
Yeah, we have different levels of licensing that you have to own various snakes. So,
wow.
I have in-laws. That's all the snakiness I need.
Going to show you a beautiful building in the same area. This one was built in 1872.
Let me put it on big screen here.
Oh, that's cool.
When?
Oh, check that out.
That is
oh,
beautiful.
Wow.
When
that looks like they're colonials. It looks like something in the south of the United States colonial.
Yeah. So that's the gold mine.
Oh,
it's a great place to go for tea. Been there for a meal quite a few times, and it's just a.
Look at this.
Oh, it's got 1872 on the thing up there, so just short of 150 years.
Man, that is gorgeous.
A bit of traffic here at the moment.
Okay, babe, that's what I want for our next anniversary.
Yeah, good luck on that.
But I can do a spin around here, and you can see the Poppet Head. So that's how close the mining was to a lot of the residential areas, and the other Poppet Head's just over there.
Wow.
But, see if I can get a close up on this wall.
Don't get run over.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Don't get ran over.
And that's an original sandstone wall back there.
Wow.
And I love these types of walls.
I love the color of that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You see a lot of stone walls around here like that. You see a lot of those around here.
There's the magic rock. That's quartz that was sought after. And then that's a later addition.
Now, why do people do that? To keep people from climbing on the top of it?
Yeah. Yeah, a few of them around Bendigo used to have broken bottles on them, broken glass. But, of course, if someone does climb on it and opens himself up, you're liable for a lawsuit. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking I wanted to at least stop people from chipping their quartz away.
I think we learned that from America, isn't it? As soon as you get hurt, it's someone's fault. You have to sue them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just one of the many beautiful buildings.
Yeah, here in America, you break into somebody else's house, if you get hurt, then you can sue them.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Well, our laws here allow you to defend yourself with reasonable force.
Yeah.
So, but you do have to be careful.
Well, in
That's
West
how
Virginia, they got the castle law.
Yep.
Someone goes to break into your house, you can shoot them.
Red.
Yeah.
Red. They only have to break into your house. If they come within an arm's distance of you, even in public, and you feel they're going to do you or anybody else bodily harm, you could
Stand
pull
your
your
ground
weapon and do whatever you need to do to protect you and the person that's in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the same laws in Alaska. One of the things that the state troopers up there will tell you is if somebody breaks into your house and you're going to shoot them, aim for the head, because if you get them anywhere else, they can sue you for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
That's cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I suppose I better get off my lunch break and go back and pretend I'm
Yeah.
working, eh?
Well, Steve, you're always welcome when I'm on, brother. You're always welcome here. It's great to see you, my friend.
Always.
Great to see you.
Actually, the video I put up with me tripping, we just had a premiere this morning with another video actually putting the fence posts in. So
Okay, cool.
what I was doing when I did a dirt dive is it's up now. So we've got a few videos coming in the next couple of weeks. So, but I'm glad you got a bit of amusement out of that one.
Yeah, it's all good. Somebody else's pain is somebody else's pleasure.
Oh, exactly. And at the end of the day, no blood was spilt, no bones are broken, so it's all funny.
There you go.
Good night, Papa Rock.
You can't laugh at yourself. You need to have a good look at yourself.
Yeah, no doubt.
Exactly.
All right, guys, you take care and stay safe over there, won't you?
You too, my friend. It's good seeing you.
All right. Love you all.
All right, love you
Nice
too, brother.
meeting
Good
you.
seeing you. Tell the wife we said hello. Yeah, that was cool. He came by. I like Steve. He's a great guy. Pop.
I say we all pinch our pennies together and buy them.
Michelle, why are you muted?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm trying to.
She's
There you go. Now
No,
you're
I
muted.
did it. I got up and did something and I did
Okay.
it. There's a standoff at our local Menards.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
A standoff. What do you mean?
That last piece of OSB.
in the parking
is
lot.
like
Something's
Walmart.
happening. It's next to Walmart. It's well across the street.
Yeah.
Yes. See, Fight
Pop-
Club.
Papa Rock, I'm sorry you're not feeling good, buddy. I hope you feel better. I love you,
Yeah.
Dad.
I hope you feel better.
Did somebody steal somebody's lawnmower to go to Walmart?
Maybe. I don't know. Listen, I was getting gas today. Feel better. What was that?
And,
I hear wind chimes.
Pepper just came on. It might be her.
Oh.
Yeah, I love her wind chimes.
I was getting gas at Menards today in Rob's truck, and I went to step over the gas line that was in the truck. I tripped on it and fell right on my face in the parking lot.
Oh,
Ouch.
Damn.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Pepper. Sorry I'm late.
Happy birthday.
happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
hon.
Happy birthday late. I didn't even know.
I know. I didn't tell just everybody, you know.
What?
I
Just
saw
must not be
I saw it
special.
somewhere.
I turned 72.
Wow.
There you go.
You're a young looking 72.
Oh, thank you. I'm still 2.
So why ain't you in bed right now if you're still 2?
Well, it's still early for her.
She's misbehaving too.
Why
That's
are
right.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's what they call it, the terrible twos.
Yeah.
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 I'm going to try to make them as horrible for everybody around me as I can.
That's a good plan.
I mean, after all, they try to make it as horrible for me. Why not, repay
Right?
the
Return the
favor?
favor.
Hey,
Yeah, hey, Michelle.
Yeah.
When I go in to see my sister.
did y'all see who's here with me? Come here.
Uh-oh.
Rusty. The Rusty.
Hey, Shaky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get up here.
Aw.
My laptop's dying and the cord's in my bedroom. So
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on, sis.
yes, I love you. It was
Love you
great
too,
seeing
sweetheart.
y'all again.
It was good seeing you, Billie Jean.
Well, I'll
Good
have to
night,
make
Billie Jean and Mike.
Glenn, if you're not too tired, I'll put the link up, Glenn.
I hope you have a very blessed night, hon.
You
Yeah.
too, sweetie. And
Yeah,
just
have
remember,
a nice
things will get
evening.
better.
Talk
Sweet
to you
dreams.
soon.
Yep. See you later. Love you.
Your little
Love
turd.
you
Love you too.
Oh, shut up, Steve.
Love
Nobody's
brother, sister
listening to you,
love.
Steve.
Yeah, the only one that I actually talk to in my family is my sister.
Well, you
Yeah.
know,
And she laughs because, I mean, I'm the same on camera as I am with her. So
Yeah.
she's like, you're insane.
Thank you. You can come on, brother, if you want. Oh, you're driving, but there's
Yeah,
the
he's
link, man.
driving.
Damn. Yeah, I left a comment on your last video with you and the Mr. Popo man, and the what was it, the guy all in black with the phone or the camera and a suspicious package and Jeez.
you know, when you were talking about that, Red, and everybody else was mentioning theirs too. I typed in there, but I don't guess nobody's seen it. That I have to be the most blessed among you because my mother, she dumped me 69 years ago.
Wow.
You know, so I didn't get to see or feel, from my mother, what you guys had to. I just got it from strangers. That wasn't as hard to handle.
Well, my thing is, I'm 53 years old now. And all I've ever wanted was my mom to love me. That's
Well,
all I ever wanted.
I wanted to know where my mother was. Everybody told me it was none of my business.
It's sad. It's just.
Red, I don't think she's capable of doing that.
Thank you. I'm coming out to Colorado, bro. I'm gonna spend the weekend with you, man. We're gonna both be dressed up as clowns, and I'm gonna wear my war paint. We're gonna have fun in that town.
Oh, I gotta see this. We gotta see this, Red.
Thank you, the clown, and Shaky the clown. Take over Colorado.
Hey, you got to do a what's that?
Oh, wait a minute. I see you down there. I'm sorry. Shoot. There we go.
Hey, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Howdy, y'all.
Where's April?
Hey, you got to do a dress rehearsal before you go, Shaky.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did y'all ever get that pipe fixed?
Yeah, I got it fixed today. Went and put a new set of tires on the pickup today.
Wow. You've been busy.
Well, you had a busy day.
I've had a big day.
Man.
I started to fix it.
Accomplish something today.
Yeah. I try to accomplish a little something every day, but here lately it ain't been much.
Some days are just better than other days, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried when I talked to April and she told me that y'all had that leak. I got concerned.
I like to never found it.
Where was it?
Plumb over in the middle of the house.
Glenn?
Water?
Yeah.
I got our well back in. Got the outside faucet on. Nothing in the house.
Why?
I think there's a clog somewhere. So anyway, I cut where it goes in. I cut it. And I figured wherever it was had to be stuck at that very first either reduction or T or something. And I put the shop back on it. I may have gotten it. I don't know. But if not, I'm just going to replace all the pipes underneath the house anyway. So
Rob's repiping our water this weekend.
Well, that's what I told her the other day. If it starts going bad under this thing, I ain't gonna fool trying to cut through all that insulation under there. I'm gonna go
cut it all out.
I ain't even gonna cut it out. I'm just gonna start repiping underneath all the insulation.
There you go.
Rob's taking our water through the attic. So because it's under the house right now, and he's just moving it all, taking it straight up across.
So what happens if you get a leak up there?
Yeah, that's what I was.
Quicker.
At least if you get a leak under the house, it just leaks on the
We get
ground.
wet.
But if you get a leak in the attic, you're kind of screwed.
I know.
You'll know it quicker.
Yeah.
We'll know where it is at least this time when we're getting wet.
And hopefully you'll be home and not away for a couple hours, and you come home to an indoor swimming pool. Oh,
I know. Well, he doesn't have to take it like our well, and our well's here, and then there's a wall, and then there's the bathtub. So he doesn't have. It doesn't have to go far.
Right.
Yeah, or you come home to a water bed and you didn't even buy one.
There's not going to be water lines above my head. I know that. I think. I think. I don't know.
Leak in the attic and your roof falls. Said, "Damn, Jack."
Yeah.
Well, the other bad thing you got to remember: water runs downhill, and it takes the path of least resistance. So
Yeah.
they don't tell them where to come out.
Here's what's going to happen tomorrow, though. Rob has been working on this, and Rob always he thinks it through and makes it harder than sometimes it should be. I'm cutting a hole in the daggone wall right where the pipes go tomorrow, and I'm going to see if it's leaking there, because I've been saying for 2 weeks now it's leaking right there. Well, I'm cutting a hole tomorrow. It's in the laundry room, so maybe
Rob, don't come in and have to patch a wall too.
I know. But listen, I know how to do that. I can do that. We just won't tell him.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
I'll put the garbage can in front of the hole so he won't see it. And I won't tell him.
So he don't take the trash out?
Well, this is the laundry room trash. So I normally get that one. So we're safe. We're safe there for now. Listen, he opened up
for now.
Yeah, he opened up. I got him new vitamins, and he opened them today for the first time. And all I hear is, "What the age is this?" And I'm like, "What? What?" He goes, "What is this?" And he's holding a gum. They were gummies. I bought him gummy vitamins.
That sounds
Hey,
like
guys.
something April get.
Hey guys, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to walk Rusty while there's a break in the storm.
Okay.
All right. You be careful, Pepper.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, Nicholas is somewhere around us.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That is right.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be coming up our way here in a day or two.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
going to
well-
hit y'all. It may hit us. I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes it'll like go around us. But it
Well,
won't hit.
it's going up the coast of Texas, coming inland, west of Houston, going around Houston, coming over us, and heading east.
Yeah, I think I did hear somebody saying that that's probably going to go south of us to the east.
At any rate, right now it's still a tropical depression. It hasn't reached the speeds in 70 yet, but
Rusty?
it's only 4 miles away.
He's
4
saying
miles
he's got
an
to
hour
go.
away. Yeah, I know. He's sure
Rusty,
telling me.
What town in Texas are you closest to? Big major city.
Biggest major city I'm closest to, I'm 50 miles northwest of or north of Houston. If you can find Conroe, we're next door to it.
I found Houston. Yeah, it's hitting Houston right now.
No,
Yeah,
it's just the rain.
yeah. I see it. I see you. Okay.
We got a break in the rain at the moment. I got to take advantage of it.
My son just moved down to Florida on the Gulf Coast.
Oh, down around Tampa.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that right. Yeah, right in there. I asked him because my mom told him you're moving in the rain in the hurricane season, and he's so funny. I said, "How are you doing?" He goes, "Well, it's still raining." Like, well, I told you. Like, yes, she did. But that was cute.
Yep.
Everybody's gone. Yeah, I'm putting a hole in the wall tomorrow. I'm doing it.
Yeah, well, you could always make an excuse when something happened later on to cover yourself.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he caught me smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
with your house
on the
camera.
camera.
Did you hear about that, Glenn?
Uh-uh.
I haven't smoked. I've smoked 2 packs of 1 pack of cigarettes since I had COVID in November because I quit smoking when I got COVID. Well, this past week I went and bought a pack of cigarettes just because I wanted one. I'm not going to keep smoking. All right. Here I am hiding outside around our house, talking to Shaky, and I'm like, I'm hiding, from Rob and all that. He comes out and he's like, "So when did you start smoking again?" I'm like, "Hey, what? Here, we have cameras all around our house facing outside. I'm sitting right in front of the daggone camera smoking a cigarette."
Yeah, and now I'm an accomplice.
Yeah, the accomplice. I'm like, oh, I'm busted.
At that point, it becomes poor Michelle instead of poor Rob.
I'm telling you, people need to say poor Michelle.
Yeah.
Especially Rob made that freaking hot sauce today. Our house still smells.
I don't know. You got to realize poor Rob was sitting there having to find this out looking at a phone because she wouldn't tell him the truth.
It's like, why are you hiding from me? I'm like, look at this. I don't want to hear what you're
Yeah, the messed up thing is I had something I could blackmail her over, and then he done caught her, so now I can't even use that.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can hold this over your head. Sorry, Shaky. I'll have to tell you something else.
Oh, damn.
I know.
Is April feeling okay, Glenn?
Yeah, we just had a busy day.
Have y'all been able to go back to see Alex?
We've talked about it, but I don't think she's ever called him.
Shaky, I got it. It took me a while. It took me 2 hours. I got it.
Okay. That's all right. You're a little slow, but it's all right.
Sometimes I'm wondering. Sometimes.
I was just
I
talking
hope
to Jackie in the house. She just took her medicine, so I got to be quiet out here.
Oh, yeah.
I've been on an hour and a half. Told her I won't be on too much longer because she's getting ready to go to bed. I don't like disturbing her. She's not feeling good.
Oh, I
Her
hope
neck's really bothering her and whatnot. So
I hope she feels better.
Yeah, I do too.
I do too.
Hey, I'm going to show you my pillow. I bought a new pillow. This is talking about necks because, I've had 2 neck fusions and I've been through every pillow on the market. And I finally found one that works for me. Look at this pillow. Look at the shape of this. See that?
It looks quilted.
No, see the shape right here?
Yeah.
That goes up against here so you don't smash your shoulder into the pillow. And it just holds your neck just right. The shape of it.
See, I roll all of my pillows.
I gotta tell y'all gonna laugh.
Like a log.
Y'all are gonna laugh. I swear, because y'all just are cruel, mean, ruthless individuals. You're gonna laugh.
Yeah, that's what we are. Okay.
I woke up in the middle of the night. I don't remember if it was last night or the night before, but my hand was in my mouth. And I damn near had went through the skin.
Oh my God!
It was a hell of a dent there, and it was real red. I mean, I almost bit through my hand. I was like, man, what was I treatment about?
Look yourself.
I actually did that. Travis and I were homeless for 3 months because of my mother, and so we were staying with friends that live across from us. Well, down the road from us. And one night, I woke up with Beth, his husband, and Dorothy, their roommate, shaking me. I'm like, what are you doing? They said, you're beating the wall with your fist.
My.
I was literally punching the wall with my fist, and I'd already bit myself.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what I was dreaming about.
Well,
Jackie says she's had 3 neck fusions. And I know when she had her last neck fusion, I mean, I know when she had the one neck fusion, and it never took. So for a year, like year and a half, she had actually had a broken neck. It never fused.
right.
And she was getting bad headaches. But they used a donor bone in there, and they finally got it done right, I guess. But then she's got the metal in her back with the screws, and they're talking about every 10, 15 years that it's got to be replaced, and she's coming up on 10 years on that.
Yeah,
So,
I had my first fusion was a titanium implant with the screws and all that. My second one, they took all that out and had to fuse above it and below it because that, so that's a donor bone. And then I have all that.
yeah, they went in the front of both of hers when they did her neck. They cut her across here,
Yeah.
and then they opened her stomach up and went in through here to do her back.
Yeah. I was able to, they went through my back when they did my back.
And she also said that I've had my rabies shot, so
I know, I read
that.
I was laughing about that.
I got a rabies tag.
Oh, there's
Johnny.
Chicken Johnny.
Hey, Chicken Johnny.
Hi, Chicken Johnny.
It's great to see you, brother.
I missed your live the other night. Rob and I enjoy your lives on Saturday night.
I like his lives too. I'll
Yeah.
stop by and say hi and listen.
Rob and I actually listened to the replay.
Johnny, I think you're one of the few I still listen to that really keeps me in tune with faith, and I thank you for that. But I still have my issues though, like the video I made today. But it is what it is. The screws feel like they're backing out in my neck.
Oh no!
Okay, wow.
Can you feel the screws?
Yeah, yeah, I can feel them through her skin.
Hey,
Yeah, that's my back. I think I can feel the screws.
Red, you're muted if you're saying something. I don't know if you muted yourself or what, but
I did accidentally, like a nitwit.
I could see your mouth moving, but I couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah, I was going, ouch, ouch.
Here, I'll show you. This is a gross picture. See that? That's my spine.
Oh
That's
my
like
God.
in the center of my back. It looks like I landed on a pitchfork.
Johnny, I listen to Donnie too. I do listen to Donnie. I don't say a whole lot on his channel except for hello, but I do listen to Donnie. I like Donnie a lot, and I do listen to his message.
Kitchen towel. You know how you can like wring it?
Snap somebody?
Well, wring it really tight.
Yeah.
That's how my sister's spine is.
Oh, wow. That has to
She's
hurt.
had severe scoliosis since
wow.
she was diagnosed with it when she was a teen. She's now 60-some years old.
Wow.
That's sad. But yeah, Chicken Johnny, we enjoy. Rob and I enjoy you also.
I do. I've kind of gotten away from a lot of people religiously, from the religious aspect of YouTube, just because of certain things. But it is what it is. But I do enjoy your message. I'd love to sit down and talk to you one day.
Yeah.
We're off YouTube, and you got my number. I would love for you to call me one day. I'd love to talk to you, and not about anybody, just about religion itself and things that I have issues with, and maybe you can help me with it and explain things better.
Chicken Johnny, my mom watches you also. She'll watch you. I don't know. She just couple people that I've sent the links, and I'm like, Mom, you'll really like them. And she's been watching. You tell Jackie, my spine does that too.
It compresses the nerves.
My mom thinks I have her blocked on YouTube. Thing is, she just doesn't understand how to use YouTube. She doesn't even have an account. And I'm like, Mom, I can't block you on YouTube unless you say something nasty. Then I can.
Well, she can still see your stuff.
And as soon as I made my video today, the first comment comes up was the person with the porn. I reported it again.
Oh, I get that.
Wow.
I get it all the time. I just
30 subscribers, and they need to advertise porn on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I think they just do that. Then you delete it, and then you get another one. Sometimes I get two after I delete the first one.
Oh, did I tell y'all what I accidentally did to my doctor? I didn't.
Oh my gosh.
This has been quite a few years ago. But my doctor wanted to know about the disease that affects my legs. And
what's that called again?
Strumpelorraine. Strumpelorraine, other words known as spastic paraplegic.
Okay.
Stomp in the rain.
Strumple.
I know, but that's what I hear. I don't know. I can't.
But anyways, I said, there's actually a website. I said, I think it's either hsp.com or hsp.org. She goes, okay. She goes, I'm going to look that up for the doctor because he's wanting to know. About a half hour later, she called back and she was trying to stifle her laugh, bless her heart. And I was like, what in the world's going on? She goes, I got a question to ask you. I went, sure. She goes, are you the blonde that was in the picture? Or are you the redheaded or the brown? I went, what are you talking about? She goes, the site you gave me was a porn site. They looked it up while they were at work.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, oh my God, try the other one. Shit, now,
so
it was then I realized why she's trying not to laugh.
Goodness gracious.
Leave it to read.
I know.
Hey, Glenn. Now, Glenn, you all have moved to Wednesday nights now?
Yeah.
Am I right? So your Wednesday nights at 9? Okay.
Well, I think we're going to go at 8.
Okay, 8 o'clock Wednesday. I just want to make sure I had the right night because I know you said about going to the auctions on Friday. So I just want to make sure.
Auction? What auction?
Cool. Small
Livestock
animal
auctions
auction up here. I got to go try to find me a billy goat.
Oh.
See, I'm wanting to get some rabbits, but I can't get them this year. But I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get them next year with the way that everything's going.
The people I was telling you about, they turned all theirs loose.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Their girl got tired of messing with them, and they got tired of messing with them, and he said none of them wanted to do nothing with them no more. And he said he was tired of messing with them, so he just opened the door up and turned them off. Well, he actually took them out of the cage and put them in a lot. And he said they was doing good and everything. He said, I just got where I was tired of taking care and feeding water down there to them, so I opened the door up and said, defend for yourself. And he said his backyard's full now.
I bet.
Wow. Good night, Jackie. I hope you start feeling better.
Yeah, good night.
Jackie.
Good night,
Hey,
Jackie.
honey. I'm sure I'll see you on my way in.
But I told them that you was looking for some rabbits, and they said if you wanted to come and catch them, you could have some. I said, I don't know if she can or not. She's in a wheelchair.
What they said, because that's actually quite funny.
Get her a motorized one that does about 50 miles an hour on a net. She looked like SpongeBob going along with the net.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he said just tell her to bring some rabbit gums, so they'll probably go in them.
Y'all want to hear something strange?
Yeah. Besides Jakey.
You know Nicholas. You know Nicholas is overhead, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. The Lord has blessed us with viewing the moon.
Huh.
I saw the moon while I was out walking.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, and I wasn't even there.
We got a half a moon here.
You stayed on off.
I am so
Moon
glad Glenn
rising.
caught that. I am so glad Glenn caught that.
That's
I see red upside down in a wheelchair.
Hey, that's what my shirt says. If you see my butt, put me back in my wheelchair.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but
we
Red,
got a good laugh out of that when I ordered it for you.
And I'd have to
what?
order something like a Kubota to use the forklift to get you in the wheelchair. Because personally, I couldn't do it. I have a hard time getting myself back in my wheelchair.
but Red, you don't most time don't fall out forward. You most time flip over backwards.
Well, I do have another shirt, and it's actually quite true. I am the champion of musical chairs.
Yes, I know it. I sent her that one too. She's the musical chairs champion.
Can't get up.
The boys
So,
started
get
cracking
going,
up
sit down.
laughing. When they saw that, they were cracking up laughing.
I was laughing when I saw it. Yeah.
Well, I got another shirt that I bought several years ago, and it goes, "Do you know what I can't stand?" And then below it goes, "No, seriously."
Can't stand.
You can't stand. All right,
You know
I
what?
think
I
I'm gonna
can't
get
stand.
going.
Yeah, I got to get off here too. Jackie's going to bed, and then I'm not going to go. Maybe I'll do live Thursday night since Glenn does Wednesday nights now. Maybe I'll come back again Thursday night or something.
All right. Well, we don't have anything to do on Fridays now. Maybe.
Oh yeah. Maybe I'll do it Friday nights. Maybe I'll do it Friday nights since Glenn's not going to be on Friday nights.
Yeah,
I know.
At least now I get my lazy. I get my
But then I
lazy
won't have-
fix in the middle of the week.
But then I will have Glenn on Friday night. So
Yeah, I know.
I like having Glenn come in on the panel.
Oh, okay. Well, Thursday's good. I know. I was all Friday. I'm doing all my work and all the things, and I'm like, oh, I was looking forward to Lazy Acres on Friday. That was my entertainment, and I'm like, where are you? What are you doing?
And I don't think Tony does Yellow House at all anymore, does he? They did Thursday nights, but I haven't seen Yellow House in a long time.
They done one a few weeks ago, I think, but they ain't hardly doing any on the Yellow House.
When does he do the Bible in a year?
They was pretty good tonight, but they're been a skipping a lot here lately.
They used to do it every day.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a long while.
They was on. Oh God, I can't remember now what night it was on. They was on. I seen it. Friday night, maybe. I don't know.
I don't
Or was
either,
it
'cause
last Thursday? I can't remember.
I haven't gotten any notifications.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, at least I'll either do Thursday or Friday, one or the other. I'll figure it out when I get to it.
Okay.
All righty. I mean, we may
Let's see
go
how it
back
goes.
to Friday a little later, but they've been so many people on Friday nights
Yeah.
that I kind of felt like I was putting some people in a strain that wanted to come and see us and wanted to go see others. And
Well,
I think everybody went back and forth.
Yeah, now that the kids
that's
have
gonna be
gone
on
back
every
to
night.
school, the parents can do it on Fridays.
I don't know. A lot of kids are in homeschooling now. I don't know what's going on, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
I do know my
it's
sister
all
called me today, and she told me that where her and my dad is always taking their lawnmowers to get them fixed and stuff. The guy told her, that if you need chains for your chainsaws or anything like that, he goes, you better get them now because you won't be able to get them next spring.
Huh.
He said,
I might go pick up a couple extra sets myself.
well, most of the stuff we get comes from China. Well, you know who is pissed off? China. So now they're kind of saying, nope, you ain't getting squat. And part of our medication, like 90% of our medication comes from China.
Yeah. They put us in that predicament. They so.
I don't have to worry about that. I don't take no medication.
Yeah, but Travis does. He takes blood clot medication twice a day.
Doctors want me on medication, but I told them to heck with it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to jump. I love you all. Thank,
I'm talking to Jackie. All right.
thank y'all, my beautiful family. I do love you. My brother Glenn, my sister Michelle, my sister Red, Grandma Pepper. Now, Grandma, I lost my grandmother August 9th. So you're the last one I got, Grandma.
Well, I'm not going anywhere for a long
Good.
while.
Well, you know,
I do want to thank. I want to thank all of you for cheering me up earlier tonight.
Well, Ray,
like I said, that's
we're
one
all
reason
family. We're here.
I didn't want to go on camera because emotionally, I was a mess.
Yeah,
We're
well, here for each other.
Red.
We're
We're
here for each
family.
other.
And families, we're supposed to look out for one another.
Yeah, but you got to understand, I'm not used to doing this.
I
was taught that showing any type of emotion makes you a very weak person.
We may not agree on everything, but we are here for each other.
Well, Red, you know what I'd say to that?
What's that?
Kiss my grass.
You know, I'm going to let you guys know. I haven't done much on my channel for a while because I've been going through a spiritual battle.
Yeah.
Something happened, and yeah, I guess you do know because, well, Michelle, you might know too. But remember the last time you heard a squabble from over here?
Yes. What happened with that?
It became a spiritual battle.
Why is that?
Because let's see, God's not. God took his eyes away from Jesus when he hung on the cross. Who do I think I am for God to look at me?
Huh?
I'm a sinner. Why would God want to look at me? He wouldn't look at Jesus. Who do I think I am?
We all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was being told that I wasn't worth the time to spit.
You're one of his children, and he loves all of his children.
That's
he may not love what his children do, but he loves his children.
Let me finish. Okay. Another one. When you have a prayer language, it's your choice to speak it out loud or to whisper.
Yeah.
My choice is to whisper. I was judged as not much of a Christian because I have no prayer language. Well, yes, I do. I just don't choose to scream it out in the middle like the Pharisees. You know? There are people who will stand in the middle of a room and scream out like a Pharisee. I don't choose to do that. Paul said it's better to pray in silence, to pray in secret. God hears you in secret. He visits you in secret. I want that personal time with my Father.
That's understandable.
I shouldn't have to scream out my prayer language. It's not right. It's not right. And besides that, if I did, where's the interpreter?
Let me ask y'all a question. Now, this is something that tipped me into mind a time or two. And, you know, it may be really bad. I don't know. But, you know, any of you seen that movie, I Am Gabriel?
Yes.
I've been wanting to say it, but I ain't got the money to pay for it.
Do you have Earflex?
Well,
No.
it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube for free.
Okay, I did not know that.
But I watched that here a while back, and ever since then, you know, he talked about his prayer mat. And then there he kept saying, God just wants you to talk to him.
Yeah.
Well, now, you know, I don't know why this hit me in the head, but, you know, if every time you talk to somebody, they was wanting something, you get to the point where you wouldn't really want to hear from them, would you?
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not God.
Yeah, but, you know, what's to say that maybe just, you know, sitting down and talking to him might not be as good as sitting and praying for something, or probably would be better than just sitting and praying for something.
Well, that's kind of how I do. I don't I don't pray your typical way.
I know exactly what you're saying, Glenn.
You know, it's like I'm having a conversation with somebody else that no one can see. You know,
instead of asking him for something, ask him how his day's going.
Yeah,
what can I do for him?
Yeah,
and I know what you're saying exactly.
And like I said, you know, be thankful. Just tell them, you know, you are thankful for what you have, God. You know,
right.
I mean,
it could be worse.
Yeah, I tell a lot of people, you know, well, I don't tell a lot of people, but, you know, in a lot of ways, I look at things like it, and I don't know why. It's one of the reasons I don't really try to talk religion with people, because I feel like my point of view is not with most people that considers themselves Christians and everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
I kind of look at things a lot different, I think, than a lot of people.
No, actually, I understand where you're coming from. I really
do
do.
Yeah.
And I do too.
Well,
I have been wrongly judged, but that's according, you know, that's up to God. He knows my heart. I'm not going to judge them for what they did to me.
Who was judging you, God?
No.
Why are you worried about it?
He's the only one that can judge you.
Good question.
The way things turned out.
Yeah, but why worry about it? God ain't worried about it. He knows he ain't the one judging you. So that's the only one you got to worry about judging you.
Well, I have a problem getting to places I need to go since that blew up.
Well, now that I can understand that problem now, but
you know,
but worrying about what somebody else thinks about you, that don't bother. That's like with these shots and stuff. Everybody's having such a big deal over it. The only thing I can say to them, when I was growing up, I was always taught, if everybody's running nowhere jumping off that bridge, that don't mean I need to.
Exactly.
Nope.
Wow. That was in unison.
Yeah.
Together. Oh, I was talking to boys the other day about the conversation. I mentioned prophylactic. I said, everyone stared at me, and the boys looked at me and they went, "What is that?" I'm like, seriously, y'all don't know what it is? They were like, no. They said, Mom, you don't speak normal language.
Huh.
Well, I can't say nothing. I don't know what it is.
God forbid I should ever speak normal.
What was you saying there, Shaky? It was real fast.
I said we learned that in 5th grade.
Yeah, but I wasn't good in school, Shaky. I was voted in school most likely to fail.
Aw, well, listen, you haven't failed. Nope.
No.
Oh, I have a lot of times. Been a lot of things I failed on.
Well, what you do?
A prophylactic is birth control.
What did you do? What did you do, Glenn? You dusted yourself off and picked yourself up and went on. That's not a failure.
I was voted the one that would mostly drive the teachers insane.
Well, Pepper, yeah, I did. I failed to learn a lot in school. I failed to learn how to read, failed to learn how to write, stuff like that. You know, back then it didn't really bother me, but now that I've got older, it does bother me to a certain extent.
Do you read the Bible?
No, because I can't read good.
Hi, Free Hanley.
Hey, Free Hanley.
Hi, Free Hanley.
Hi, Niecy.
I can't remember.
I can never remember her name either. So
April.
Niece.
No, Niecy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Niecy.
Niecy. Have April teach you. It's not hard.
They have a Bible on tape, YouTube. You can even.
Yeah, you can just read and listen to it on YouTube. It's King James Version audio.
I
They do
used
the
to
whole
have the
thing.
CD.
I don't listen to King James. I will not do it.
Well, they have different versions on there too. You don't have to. It's not just King James. That's the one I read, but they
Well,
have
see-
different versions.
See, Matt doesn't know how to read real good either, neither does Travis. They're both dyslexic, so that kind of puts a damper in things. But they do try, and I know that's what you're doing, Glenn. Is you are trying, and that's.
Well, I've been, I like I said, I had the Bible on CD, and I used to listen to it a lot in the truck when I was driving. And there's a part in there or something about being dumb as a child.
That's all right. I was
I
told
remember something like that. I remember.
I was told there was no one ever dumber than me.
Well, I don't know. You probably looking at it.
Oh, bull crap, Glenn. I've seen you work. I've seen
When
some
it-
of the stuff you can do. You're full of horse crap right now.
No, when it comes to book smartness, I'm dumb as a bucket of rocks.
All right, let me ask you, how
Common sense is a
intelligent-
different story.
How intelligent with the books do you actually think Albert Einstein was?
Cry for Hanley.
I have no idea.
He was a genius at math, but he could not tie his own shoes. He did not know how to comb his hair.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something that soon people will find out about. But okay, you know that I write, but I can't comprehend. I can't read something and comprehend it. I can't do it.
Well, see,
I've
that's
tried.
me. When I go to trying to spell stuff, writing and stuff, all the letters just jumble up. I can't make sense out of it.
I have
But now-
In my
spelled
world,
She was
That
talking about
is
math.
dyslexia. That's
When she-
dyslexia, Glenn.
When she was talking about math, that was simple in school.
I'm going to see if you can hear something.
All right, I got to get off here. My back is
I
killing
know, I do
me.
too. Be honest with you.
Good night, Michelle.
I know. All
Good
right,
night,
I'm gonna hop off here. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Good
sis.
night. Sweet dreams.
Thank you.
Glenn, can you
Yeah.
hear this?
4 days ago, I was fasting until this hour, and at the 9th hour, I prayed in my house, and behold, a man
That's a
stood
pocket
before me in white clothing.
Bible.
He said, Cornelius, thy prayer is heard, and thine alms are had in remembrance in the sight of God.
Yeah.
Sounds like James Earl Jones.
Call to the Simon,
Yeah.
whose surname is Peter. He's lodged in the house.
I was gifted this a while back. I love it. If it needs,
Yeah, your back's starting to hurt you, Shaky.
there's
Yeah.
a place here. There's a place here that
And Glenn's, I can tell when you and Glenn are in pain
I am
because
DC. I
Glenn
am.
has tendency to move like this, and Shaky's kind of like moving, like adjusting itself backwards and forwards. And yeah, I've studied your body language.
yeah.
That old pillow I keep back there.
Yep.
I want to
Right.
thank you for staying on here with me for this little bit. But
You're more than welcome.
this, I have been trying to do this video for my channel, and it's just going to start in the beginning. It's just going to start the words in the beginning. God created. And if nobody likes it, well, I know these two people won't, but that's their problem, not mine. because God created each and every one of us wondrously, magnificently. We were supposed to walk in the Garden of Eden. Thanks to Satan, that fell through. But
I don't know if that's thanks to Satan or just thanks to mankind itself. I mean, we do a lot of things that aren't right that we blame on something else, but it comes down to our decisions.
well, ever since
You can't blame somebody else for
right,
your own
ever
decisions.
since that fall from the garden. Well, God said it best. If it wasn't for Adam doing what he did, he knew better than Eve did. He knew better than Eve. And he still did.
Well,
See,
I
that
need to
just
get off here and
now a
I
woman
gotta
get a
go
man
check.
agreeable.
I gotta go check
no,
that tallow.
I got to get off here myself.
But
all right,
and I hope you guys. It might be tomorrow evening. It might be Wednesday when it's on my channel. But I've got to do it.
I'll check you out. I'll
do
check you out.
Yeah, just don't play that on your channel because they'll take it off in a heartbeat.
What?
That's
the Bible's not copyrighted.
No.
Oh, it is.
I've done Bible verses.
No,
I've done
the Bible is not copyrighted. It's a universal, free to use. There's no copyright on the Bible.
Okay.
I've done discussions on a lot of things. If you go to my channel and go through some of my shorts, you'll see God's in the mention all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, let me go check on this tallow.
I gotta get. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining in.
Have a good night.
I'll see you again this week sometime. Thank you, Free Hanley, and everybody else in the chat. Danky, I hope you're doing well, my brother. Hope to talk to you soon, and thank y'all for watching.
Good night.
God bless you guys.
Bye.